Okay, now these are going to be, remember, for some of you who are vibratoing when you play your scale slowly, don't do that. We've already talked about that because what we're really concentrating on is intonation, and vibrato is just like, as I said, putting lipstick on a pig. We do not want a vibrato on our slow scales because what we're thinking about is intonation, tonal center, and an evenness of tone with the bow. So we have talked about recently the chromatic scale with first finger. On all strings. Right? I've tried to get you to do that so we can do our scales better, especially on the G string, because you need to know what your first note is. So we just did G in a separate video, and now we're going to do A flat through D major. So when you're playing your chromatic scale, that's of course your G, A flat, A, B flat, B, C, and you can always check your C, your note C by going right, and then D flat, and then D. You check your D by playing, checking it with your open string. So that's how we find our first note. So we're going to start with A flat. That's going to be the hardest one to do on the G string because your fingers are going to be really spread out. And the further up you start your scale, it'll be easier because the fingers will be closer together. So we're going to start with A flat. You're going to be shifting after 2 on the A and after 3 on the E. So let's do it slowly first and get those shifts, okay? So start with A flat. You're going to have to stretch 3, and then your 2 is going to land right between 3 and 1. Here's 4, 1 straight across. 1 straight across, 1, 2. Pick up 2. One across, 2, play 3. Now you're going to pick up 3, then 2, 3, 4, 4, and make sure you lay these fingers down so that you can just take them off. Four across. Now your shift on the A string, another minor third, just like in your G major scale, right? And then on your E string, it's going to be, you're going to be going a perfect fourth. You're going to be shifting to the D flat, which is right here. So you'll be shifting to right there. You're shifting to right here, right? So you're going to go, that's a perfect fourth. Remember, we know a perfect fourth from playing, right? It's a perfect fourth. A little trickier coming down. Another thing that makes A flat a little different is that we've already kind of gotten accustomed to shifting to the third position on the A string. And when we do that, we've gotten used to where our hand goes when we go. We're used to feeling that when we hit the D natural. However, when you're doing A flat, you don't quite go to that spot. You go to D flat. That's where we go right there. Right. So it's a little different. You really have to work on that. Leanne, we talked about that today. So anyway, let's do A flat, and let's do it at 50. In fact, let's slow that one down a little bit because that's a little more difficult. Let's take it at 40. Okay. Here we go. Let's take it at 40. This is A flat at 40. Take your time. One across. One across. Here we go. One across. 2, 3. Let's try 2. Try 3. Try 4. Try 6. Try 8. Okay, next will be A major.